Gavin, I'd like your point of view on Michael Saylor's convertible note issuances being used to buy Bitcoin.
Coming over the top.
Which this morning, Bloomberg reported is the hottest trade in hedge funds right now. Wow. Nick, if you could pull up the article. And then JCal, I know you've been an outspoken opinion setter on Michael Saylor's promotion of his securities actions. We'd love your point of view, Gavin.
I would just say at some point, this does get too big. For a while, when it was smaller, you could support the debt.
And sorry, could you explain it? Could you explain it to everyone, Gavin?
Yeah. So what he is doing is issuing debt and buying Bitcoin with the premise that Bitcoin is always going to go up. And he, has made eloquent arguments why that is the case. No trees grow to the sky. And I think the interest expense on his convertible notes is $75 million off the top of my head. And by the way, I could care less about MicroStrategy. Like, I'm not close to it. I'm not involved.
Yeah.
I don't know any hedge funds who own it.
No horse in the race.
Yeah. I think a lot of hedge funds are short MicroStrategy, but I have no horse in the race. But the underlying business that, pays the interest expense on the debt only does $400 million a year in revenue, and it's, high gross margin revenue. But unless debt investors have absolute confidence in Bitcoin as collateral, and I don't think that's where fixed income markets are yet, it will get to a point where it is too big for the size of his company. And then, maybe he can over collateralize it and, have $10 in Bitcoin for every dollar of debt. But then, like, the magic money creation machine that, I see discussed on X breaks down, because that's like, that's very, very different than what is being discussed today.
Joe, do you have a point of view? Because Joe's got to run, by the way. So, Joe, do you want to close us out with a point of view?
Defense people down here in LA.
Yeah.
Listen, I am very bullish Bitcoin. I love all the energy for our society around it. I agree with what you said, Dave, that there needs to be some barriers for the public taking crazy risks. And I think the risks around how he's accessing this is actually very unusual and does scare me a bit. And people need to do their research, and they shouldn't just throw money without studying it. It does scare me a little bit how blithely people are throwing money at this without knowing the kind of leverage he's taking,
Yeah. Joe, anything else you want to share that you're up to that you're excited about before you head out?